Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton of MarkRushtonGallery.com. And it is Thursday, March 24th, 2022. And this video is called Ride a White Horse. So we're going to talk about my painting Ride a White Horse, a detail of it that's available as well. And at the end here, I'm going to do a little discussion about the plans I have for my forthcoming live art shows. So first of all, I always talk about the Instagram painting of the day out of my Instagram site, Mark Rushton. And look at that, we're back above 100. That's nice. That's and organically, that's the way it should be done here. So this, we'll look at this here in my in the Mark Rushton gallery here in a few minutes, but this is a detail from a painting I made recently called Ride a White Horse. And obviously this is a girl with her, or a young woman with her white horse. And there's a bit of a backstory on this, and you can probably see it over there in the description. I do write little short stories for each painting, or at least I try to. And so for the last few years here, like during lunch or after I get home from work or something like that, I'll turn the TV on and I'll just turn on webcams from around the world. And this I would regularly watch the webcams in Odessa, Ukraine, and there weren't that many people watching them at the time. And it was like lunch or afternoon here, it'd be evening, late evening there, because I think they're about 8 hours ahead of us. And so it was Deribas Street, and great place to people watch. It's sort of a like a pedestrian mall, but occasionally they would have like little buses or scooters that would go down it, horses. You would have street performers out there. It was families milling about all times of the year. During the summer, there'd be artists out there to past 1 a.m. local time doing portraits and paintings and stuff like that, food, and a bunch of gals out there with their horses. And they would give rides to kids and teens and adults and everything like that. They would stay out midnight, 1 p.m., something like that. And it was just in one of the camera views. There are other camera views that I would watch also in Odessa. And every one of them, I took a lot of still photos. Not many people were watching at that time too. I think at the most there would be 40 or 50 people watching. But most of the times when I would be looking at it, that 8, 9 around the world, they tell you how many people are tuning in. And so I'd always see her. I've seen her for the last 2020, 2021. During the summer, she'd be out there with her white horse. Okay, blonde girl, beautiful white horse, and couldn't miss her. I think she was kind of like the leader of all the other people that had horses out there as well, because she always seemed to be like one of the last people, and she just seemed to be like she was in charge, like she really knew what she was doing. And so, obviously this is her livelihood, and the cameras are off now, and this is not happening. There's no families milling about. There's stuff in the streets. And so, I was going to do something with this material anyway over time. And I was, kind of trying to find a way to incorporate that into my painting and my style and all that sort of stuff. And so it's all going to kind of come out now. I have to tell a little bit of the backstory there. So it's it's a bit sad, but cause you hope the girl's okay and the horse is okay. And eventually Odessa gets back to being the way that it was, you hope. And, but anyway, that's the story behind it. It was just, I was just looking for like regular scenes, kind of boring everyday. People would regard them as kind of boring and like, oh, well, why are you watching that? Just life, because you think about it, life can change at any time, So anyway, that's the huge backstory on this one. And anyway, I've got my my little Puli printer here, and so I just ran one of my photos through that. It's just a little thermal printer, and then I affix it to my synthetic paper that I've been using for 30 years. and then I work it with the acrylic inks and the acrylic paints. And I really love, like I said here, I really love the lo-fi nature of thermal printing, and combining it with the synthetic paper, and the output is like drawing or silk screening. It's super grainy. It's got that halftone look to it. I like it, because you can tell what it is, and that there's something else going on. And just the pose is great. The pose, the angle of the horse. This is the camera angle here. The pose of the horse, and then her just kind of looking off, and you would see that, and I would just occasionally take photos. Not her, others too. Wait till you see the artist series that I'm coming up with. Oh my God, it's really neat. And then just people just walking down the street, couples hand in it's cute. I love that stuff. So anyway, that's the detail of the or the painting of the day there. Now, I've included this out at my art store at markrushtongallery.com. I have 2 versions of it out there, and these won't stay out there forever. Well, maybe, who knows? We'll see. These are open editions. So you have the original, you have the detail here, which is strictly the thermal printing with the acrylic ink and acrylic paint on it. And if we increase this size here, this is what that looks like. So again, very kind of a lo-fi, very halftone-ish, almost kind of like a ink sketch of some kind, with the colors around it. And I don't think this gets to be, 2016 is like the largest size available. So, we'll just experimenting with that there. And then there's the original image, which I did not show on my Instagram page, which is called Ride a White Horse. And here's the full piece. So I just had the detail before. So the full piece is the thermal printed paper that's affixed to the synthetic paper. And then, of course, I try to employ a color so that they integrate somewhat there. I've made a bunch of these so far, and I'll probably do one tomorrow as well that I think turned out really fabulous. It's more of a perspective study, I guess, whereas this is more the pose and the horse and the girl and everything. It's not meant to be seamless. It's meant to have that seam in there. It's meant to be a collage, right? So these go up a little bit larger in size, up to 50 by 40. If one is so inclined to do this sort of thing. But where's the one I really like? The recept? No, it's the cafe. Yeah, like something like that on your wall. Fantastic stuff, right? All right, let's get out of here. Oh, you see there's plowed road over there. You can see that's the perspective study. That'll probably be tomorrow's painting of the day. But get out of here. So yeah, markrushtongallery.com is where my gallery is. Take a look around, take a look at the different things. I'm adding stuff to it constantly in new art. But I'm going to have a new page on here very soon. It'll be probably, it might be where bestsellers is. It's going to be, what's it going to be? It's like a landing page for my live sales. And I need to, selling something would be a nice byproduct, but really what I need to do is I need to have practice for doing these sorts of things. I've never, I'm turning into QVC, right? I'm gonna, what I'll be doing, shrink this down here a little bit here, is, I will be pulling a smaller piece out of the pile there, something that's already framed, already ready to go, something that's already been photographed, just a nice small piece that's ready to go. Get the bumpers and put them up for sale. Just like, do 2 I don't know how to do it. Pick 2 out, talk about them, show them off, and then have garage sale pricing, right? Just in case anybody's slightly tempted. And of course, free shipping in the United States on all this stuff, direct from me. And so get into the habit of, a 5 or 10-minute program exclusively. I think I'm going to do Tuesdays and Fridays, right? And the sale will last until, like Sunday night or something like that. And then Monday, I'll just go and reload everything. And then Tuesday, there'll be a new video with a couple of things. And then I'll add, if they don't sell, then I will add 2 more things. And then we'll do it another show on Friday, schedule it on Friday. So it'll be like a live show, pre-recorded. And we'll just do it like that. And then that way I can get used to all the technical issues that I need to deal with, get all the photography out of the way, get a few pieces out there, and just kind of get that practice, get that get the correct URL out there on the screen. So that's coming. That could happen tomorrow. It probably won't happen until Monday or Tuesday. But that's the next step. Because as I say, this art isn't going to sell itself, right? I got to be out there holding it up, showing it, explaining the reason why this is a good piece, this is an interesting piece, where it would fit in your house, all that sort of stuff. So we're getting to 12 minutes here. I got to get back to the day job and get all this stuff scheduled. But super exciting times. And what can I say? Absolutely. There we go. Love that piece there. Even if this sort of thing doesn't have a market for that sort of thing, there's the backstory. And maybe, those who are interested in horse and that, I don't know. Just kind of playing around with it. We'll see over time. That's it for now. I'm getting into rambling territory. So have a good day. Talk to you later.